Yeah, I put up a vote for whether people want a Minecraft stream or a bully stream. 8 people vote for a Minecraft stream, and of those people, I think like 3 people showed up, maybe. Let's see. I know he can't make it. This one, not here. This one, not here. Mexican? Thanks for coming. This one, not here. This one, not here. This one, not here. This one, not here. That or they just don't have accounts. And if you are here, and you're watching the stream, please go in the Discord server and say, "Cheer up, Zhao, you miserable bastard." Verbatim. That way I know it's you. Yeah, I do see 1 or 2 people who showed up and didn't vote on anything, so thanks for coming. Appreciate that. Alright. So. Yeah. This is, things are kind of fucked up with YouTube, as you can probably tell by the title of the stream. And we have this article right here. I'll even let you guys read it along with me if you want. Fuck you. Is a YouTube COPPA apocalypse or copocalypse apparently coming? FTC rules could start demonetizing creators in 2020. This is terrible. This is fucking terrible. This is a major headache for pretty much everyone who makes videos on YouTube. Because now, in this email it says that you can figure out whether your videos are made for kids or not made for kids or anything of the sort. Newcomer. Well, it's good to know we've got a new one. We'll say hello in the server and continue what I was saying. So, YouTube are changing things so that you have to comply with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. Sounds great. Keep the kids safe. Except the way they're doing this completely fucks over just about everybody who's anybody who uploads videos to YouTube. This is kind of fucked up. Been here for the longest time ever, just never knew you had a Discord to keep it up. Well, appreciate you sticking with me all this time. Especially with YouTube being garbage in every way, shape, and form. But yeah, let me just go through my over 200 uploads. I can actually go to my YouTube channel right now and find out how many videos I have uploaded. It's probably not going to be the most accurate number because I've got a lot of videos that went private because I didn't feel like fuckwads making money off of my content. But come on, YouTube. Work with me here. Anyway. Let's see. Creator Studio. Alright. Let me see. Videos? How many videos do I have here? A lot. Huh. Isn't there somewhere on YouTube where you could just... Apparently 109 videos uploaded. 109. I could have sworn I had 200. Maybe I remember wrong. Anyway. So yeah, what's going on is you have to decide whether or not your videos were made for kids or not. Except YouTube, being YouTube, are really, really fucking vague about what they mean by that. Which is infuriating. So it's like, what does this mean? Does this mean that fucking... Does this mean that these videos are going to be removed from my channel if they're not up to code, or what the... And we have this guy, Nexpo, who I'm subscribed to, full disclosure, who warned people upcoming adpocalypse, this time by the Federal Trade Commission, for videos that are too family-friendly. Potential fines for creators' violations around $42,000. $42,000. What the fuck? So effectively, nobody knows what's going on with YouTube. Nobody understands why this has to be done, why they have to do this, why it has to be our problem to solve their problem. Especially since, why are kids' videos even a thing in the first place? Remember when this website used to be the kind of website where you had to be 13 or older to even make an account for in the first place? What are kids even doing on YouTube? Anyway. So the article says that there is something we could do about this, apparently. It says, in this article, the FTC is now asking the public for comments about its enforcement, including the 2013 changes, before the January 1st enforcement begins. This is a rare opportunity for creator community and its fans to raise their voices and be heard. The FTC wants to hear from creators about the impact this will have on their businesses and from parents about the impact it'll have on them and their children. In response to the first wave of comments, the FTC has already extended the deadline for people to provide input. We want to use this to request the following. Allow parents to decide whether their kids will use YouTube Kids or YouTube's main platform without punishing creators when parents choose to let kids use YouTube's main site. That's another thing. There's already YouTube for Kids. Why don't they just fucking use that? The solution to this problem is already there, and they're fucking ignoring it! What is the point of this? None of this should be happening. Anyway. Second of all, the FTC should not expand the scope to child-attractive content as it pertains to content creators. The FTC should put out an enforcement statement on how it intends to enforce this against individual content creators. The FTC should provide clarity on the rules defining what constitutes directed to children, as the definition is extremely vague in the creator context. Exactly. Exactly fucking that. I mean, look at me. A lot of my videos on YouTube are about Roblox, which is, as anyone of their children's children know, is very popular with kids. I think people who have been dead since the 17th century even know that by now. But it's a place for all ages, and I remember even reading in the terms of service this one time that Roblox is for people between ages 6 and 126. So it's all ages. To a point. And if you're 127, then you can go fuck yourself, but that's beyond the point. But I've had so many people tell me on Discord, on my streams, they tell me that my channel was their childhood. That would not happen with the rules that are being put in place, best I can tell. That means that kids don't get to watch my content, for better or for worse, but... And then they can't find my channel, and then just... And that hurts me as a creator, because I'm trying to expand. And... I'm not gonna lie, I've never really thought about what age people start watching me at. I just assume that, you know, watch at your own discretion, and if you, and if you're a 5-year-old watching my content, listening to a guy swearing his tits off about all these Roblox games, congratulations, your parents suck. Or they're just really lenient, I don't really care, but, you know, between you and me, my parents really swore a hell of a lot around me during my childhood, so that was not the best influence, was it? But at the same time, the worst I really do is swear. I mean, is anyone really gonna get hurt if I say fuck all the time? It's a word. Who cares? I'm not gonna tell anyone to go molest somebody or any bullshit like that. I'm certainly not gonna get all Logan Paul on you guys, because we have standards here at Zhao Zhao Enterprises. You should know that. But at the same time, I want to appeal to all ages. Or at the very least, the people who have the balls to actually handle the dreadful language that I like to dish out at people. I don't know if I can do that under these circumstances. And now YouTube expects me to go through all these videos with this vague as fucking fuck guidelines and tell them which ones are kid-friendly, which ones are for the kids, and which ones are not. If it's just for the kids, then by the looks and sounds of things, that means I can't really monetize much of anything, can I? Because... Well, they don't. The laws means that that's not a thing that's going to be done. In the email here, it says, starting today, all creators will be required to tell us that their content is made for kids in order to comply with the COPPA and or other applicable laws. Depending on the amount of made-for-kids content in your channel, you can set your audience at the channel level, blah-de-blah. Changes are required as part of a settlement and will help you comply. We know these changes... I love this part right here. This is especially rich. We know that these changes won't be easy for some content creators, and that this required change is going to take some time to getting used to. But these are important steps to ensure compliance with the law. Why is YouTube making this our problem? This is their problem, not ours. Just because they don't know how to run their fucking website, we get punished for it. And this isn't even the first time this has happened, either. It was once said that a problem on your end does not constitute a crisis on mine. I don't think that could be any less true here. Or any more true. I'm getting so frustrated I don't even know what the hell I'm saying anymore. Jesus Christ. So, starting today, as in November 13th, 2019, all creators are required to mark their content as made for kids or not made for kids in YouTube Studio. Starting in January, we will limit the data we collect on made-for-kids content to comply with the law. This means we'll disable personalized ads in this content as well as certain features like comments, notifications, and others. You may see some small changes as we experiment. Yeah, small changes! Because we really trust YouTube to make small changes that don't fuck everyone over, do we? Regardless of your location, we are required to ask you to set your videos as made for kids if they fall into the category up here. Please make these settings as soon as possible. We'll also use machine learning to help us. Yeah, machine learning. Your algorithm is really good at finding this kind of. You are the masters of algorithm, YouTube. You are the absolute fucking masters. Fucking over content creators is what you're best at. It's like, I have never seen such a malevolent move of this, just aside from just about everything else YouTube has ever done, to be honest. But my fucking employers are worse than, or my fucking employers are not as malevolent as this bullshit. I work at Amazon, so that should be speaking volumes here. If you don't set your content or we detect error or abuse, we may set your audience for you. If you fail to set your content accurately, you may face compliance issues with the FTC or other authorities, and we may take action on your YouTube account. So, they're just saying here that chances are your account may go bye-bye if we're having problems with this. And up here they have a thing where it says this helpful little diagrams showing a lot of made-for-kids content set at the channel level. A mix of both made-for-kids and not made-for-kids set at video level. Yeah, video level. Hundreds of videos. What about PewDiePie? What about Markiplier? What about War Owl? What about 3 Clicks Phillip? What about Jim Sterling? What about Yahtzee? What about CGP Grey? What about Nexpo? What about Brophy? What about fucking every big YouTube channel out there? Literally. Name the channel. What about them? What if they have a mix of adult content and not adult content? What, do they have to go through thousands of videos and set each one into fucking individually? And probably the biggest problem here is, what does it mean by made for kids? What if it's made for both? What if we want to reach kids and adults like me? Because if you do just the kids, then you can't really monetize much of anything, can you? If you want to aim for just the adults, then you can't expand your audience as much. Because I just got through saying that a lot of people that follow my stuff have been following me since they were kids. would they have been able to stick with me if these rules were in place? I don't even know. It's stressing me out because just my channel's struggling to grow as it is. I almost want to say I'm just done with YouTube, that I never want to do it again. To be perfectly honest, there are better things I could be doing with my life, and indeed better things that I am doing with my life, like continuing my education, working a part-time job, trying to make something of myself, and even just being right here on Twitch entertaining for you fine folks. Even though this is less entertainment and more mad ramblings from a very angry man, and I'm sure you're gonna hear a lot more of this on YouTube as the days go on. Let me see. Oh, this is the really rich part right here. It says, what is made for kids content? We cannot provide specific legal advice. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you so much for being so fucking vague and unhelpful there. Just telling you, I don't know. To their credit, they do have this little bit right here that says, but according to the FTC's guidance on COPPA, a video is child-directed, which we call made for kids, if it is directed to children as the primary audience, e.g. videos for preschoolers, or it is directed to children, but children are a secondary audience, e.g. cartoon video that primarily targets teenagers, but is also intended for younger kids. That doesn't help! What if it's both ways? Hello? Jesus Christ. I mean, think about it this way. Do you really think they were thinking about this kind of thing when they were making films like Toy Story? Like, obviously, kids will definitely be part of the target demographic. But do you really think they're not thinking about the adults who are watching the film? Do you really think they're not thinking about adults and giggling to themselves about what parents and adults will think when they're sitting in the crowds watching this movie? And as Ham asks, what's with him? Mr. Potato Head just goes, laser envy. We can't just do it one way or another in a situation like this. Entertainment goes both ways. You can do it for kids, you can do it for adults, you can do it for both. So, effectively, there's no winning here. You can't say, oh, this is for both. That's not an option. Should be, but it's not. And this cheap lie they have in the email, we know this won't be easy for some creators. Fuck right off, YouTube. You don't give a fucking shit about your content creators. You have shown that time and time again over the entire course of since Google even bought you in the first place. And that this required change is going to take some getting used to. Yeah, no shit. Entire channels could get fucked over thanks to this. While we cannot provide legal advice, we are committed to helping you through this transition. No, you fucking aren't! If you were, we would be able to get human assistance instead of getting bots every time we tweet you on Twitter or email support. All you ever get is automation. Everything at YouTube is just automated. You can't get any help ever. You guys remember Das Bullshit? Creator of the Gmod Idiot Box? He told a story about when the Gmod Idiot Box 9 got a DMCA takedown from a long-dead woman. And he mentioned that people were telling him about all these people matching the name, and he told them, guys, this is a trolling. So people were giving him emails and phone numbers to contact YouTube to try to get things settled. Every single avenue of contact he was given was automated, was a robot, was just something or another that he could not get a human being for the life of him. YouTube is not going to help anyone here. If anything, YouTube is just taking a big old bazooka, pointing it straight down at itself, and pulling the trigger. Except YouTube doesn't know how to rocket jump, because it doesn't know that that's not even a thing outside video games. So effectively, I don't know what the fuck to do with myself here. There's no way content creators can win this one. At this point, I can honestly say that, to some extent, that yeah, my videos are generally intended for an older audience because kids probably shouldn't even be listening to my profanity in the first place, but at the same time, what if they do? What if people enjoy my stuff? They're young, maybe they know better like I did. Like, I remember my sister was, I don't even think she was a teenager yet when she first, maybe she was, but when she first found Moulin Rouge. Needless to say, that's not a kiddie movie. Not even slightly. However, she got into it and Mom was okay with it. Because she knew that she knew better. I just really do not understand why we have to bend over backwards to meet YouTube's ridiculous demands and shoot ourselves in the foot because YouTube insists on just... This is a website that wants to die and doesn't have a lot of time to do it. I know we keep saying that over and over again, and it never happens, and to be honest, this may be the same thing. It may genuinely be the same thing where shit just continues to get worse, and nothing's gonna change. And it'll just keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse. This bubble has to pop eventually. If not this time, sooner or later, it's gonna pop. That's one of the main reasons why I've switched to Twitch streaming so much, because on Twitch, I don't have to deal with YouTube's bullshit as much. They generally let me do whatever the hell I want, within reason. But if I really wanted to go into X-rated content, I would be on Pornhub, not here. But I don't do that, so here I am. That's the kind of shit YouTube needs to be regulating. Because I just remember from that one video that Grade A Under A did back in the day when he was still relevant. Remember those days? Only OG YouTubers remember those. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't that long ago, but he'd mentioned that pornographic content not allowed on YouTube. And he said, that being said, I do apologize for what I'm about to say. This is about to get pretty vulgar here, pretty explicit. But he said, here's a video of a woman shaving her pussy. Here's a video of a guy showing you how to use a condom using his actual dick instead of a cucumber or something. Here's a video where you can see this guy's cock and balls. And here's a video of straight up heterosexual sex with a camera shoved right up to... I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it, just no. But yeah, it's all on YouTube. So YouTube is a website that does all this kind of shit, and yet they are just the masters of irony and double standards. So I don't know what the fuck they're doing over there, but at least Twitch over here. This website, not perfect. I'm not gonna say it's perfect by any stretch of the imagination, and it's not gonna be the YouTube killer. Because Twitch wants to focus more on streaming than videos, and... well, I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of you are here because you're here just for the important PSA that I had. I understand. Streams are not for everyone. I don't even sit through streams that often myself. I prefer to just watch videos on demand. Just watch videos on demand and just watch them at my own pace, pause, come back when I need to do it. Because there was that, I remember when I was watching Kuru when he was doing his Need for Speed Most Wanted speed runs. His, the career 80% glitchless speedrun world record set by him is 6 hours, 50 minutes, and 52 seconds. That is a little more time than I have to spare to just sit on my ass watching a video all day. I have other things that I could be doing with my life, like playing games, getting some work done, getting some reading, writing done. So, I can understand not everyone wants to stick around for a whole stream. But But obviously, I'm gonna get a lot more support here on Twitch as far as administration and shit like that goes than I ever will on YouTube, because YouTube just hates its content creators and it wants everyone to know about it. And again, that's not to say that Twitch doesn't have its problems. It does. But it's the best we've got right now, for better or worse. I need a drink. Give me a second. Man, what is it about ranting for like 25 minutes straight that leaves my mouth so dry? Anyway. So here I am, trying to do my thing on Twitch. I don't even know if I'm gonna do YouTube anymore, if this bullshit keeps up, but to be honest, if it gets to the point where videos start being taken down because they're not meeting some standards of forever, should it ever come to that point, I'm gonna go on the record right here and say it right now. If YouTube starts deleting videos arbitrarily because they're not meeting some bullshit guidelines, please feel free to download my videos, whichever ones you like, and just, if you want to put them on some file hosting site or anything like that, then go right ahead, because I really don't want my videos to be lost to YouTube's awful, awful policies. Especially if they don't even have any backup plans in place. Just... So yeah, if it comes to that point, please, feel free to download my stuff so you can enjoy it for yourselves, share it around, keep the VHS tapes circulating, because I want you guys to still be able to enjoy my stuff. Just don't sell it because you didn't make it, and I'm not going to make any money off of that. I barely even make any money off of those videos as it is, which is where I'll come to my next point. But don't try to sell any of it, and don't put it up on YouTube. Not only because that is low-key intellectual property theft, especially if you try to monetize it on there, and also because you're just going to run into the same problems as I am right now. So if it comes to that, that is my stance. You will have my full permission to do that, should the circumstances arise. And I do know that you guys have my back. I do know that you guys care, and that, Inchitin wanted to know if this worked. And, no, that's a tank, 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 that's a tank. Thanks, Inchitin, that I definitely needed to hear that. That helped. It does help. Thank you for the donation. Boy. Anyway, that's another thing that I meant to say at some point or another, is that I started taking donations and Patreon and all that kind of crap. And there's a reason for that. It's because I'm coming up to a point in my life where I'm working a part-time job, which is okay, but I'm getting to the point where my parents are going to be offloading more and more of the financial expenses onto me. Which is fine. I wasn't expecting to get a free ride forever. That said, I would appreciate getting as much help as I can from you guys to help keep me funded, keep me afloat, just so I can pay the bills, feed myself, and all that crap. Rest assured that the money donated to me will not be spent on anything frivolous, because, to be honest, all that money that I've gotten in donations so far, I haven't even touched it yet. That is currently in a side pot as a sort of do not touch until you're out on your own funds. That, or just save it up for a rainy day if I ever need it. So, any help you can throw my way will be most appreciated, because now I used to not really think much of it, and the money was a neat little side perk because I was young and naive, and now I'm getting to be an adult with adult needs, and, well, Goodwill is not gonna... Last I checked, Goodwill is not really generally accepted currency at my local grocery store, so any help I can get on that front is most appreciated. If you yourself are in dire financial straits, and you just cannot, for the life of you, afford to donate, don't. I'd really rather not bankrupt someone else for my own benefit, because that's just passing the buck. It's not like I'm hurting, it's just I only have a part-time job right now, and that's not really going to be enough to cover everything as I get further and further into my life. So, for now, any help I can get will be appreciated. And in return, I can offer things to you guys. I even have it set up on my Patreon with all these different incentive levels. If you donate, you can get lines from yours truly. If you donate enough, you can even get a line in song. $30 is all it takes, and even then, all the rewards stack, so $30 is enough for the $30 tier, and the $20 tier, and the, I think there was a $15 tier, and a $12 tier, and the $10 tier, and the $5 tier, and the $1 tier. You get everything in below. So the message will pop up every now and then about the, there you go, you got the Streamlabs donation link, you got the Patreon link, all the details of the incentives are on the Patreon website. You don't even have to donate through Patreon to get those incentives, to be honest, so just donate the amount and you're good to go. You donate anything, like $1 or more, then you get Acolyte status on the server. If you subscribe to me on Twitch, you get Zealot status. And if you lose if your subscription expires, then you just go down to an Acolyte. So basically what I'm saying is, fuck YouTube, and we'll voice act for money. And if you want me for just voice acting in general, then my prices are negotiable. Apparently $2 per line is standard, but, you know. The main thing that I want to say at this point is that YouTube and life are not making shit easy for me. At all. By any stretch of the imagination. What I do for you guys. Because people just telling me online that I was their childhood, little old me, never thought I'd really amount to anything on the internet, that I was their childhood. That just means the world to me. I'm still amazed that so many people still to this day stick with me. Still to this day follow me for my stuff. Since they were kids. Since they were young enough to the point that I didn't even, at that age, I could only ever dream of being in the position I'm in right now. I don't even have that big of a following, but the fact that I've got as much as I have still amazes me. Man. So, whether you pitch some money to the cause, be it $1 or $100 or $1,000, first of all, I can only hope that if you're going to donate that much, that you're just that loaded that you're not going to bankrupt yourself, like I said before. Because please don't do that. I really don't want to get rich and turn someone else into a pauper. I would sooner give it back. But yeah, whether you donate to me, or whether you just stick with me for the free ride, your patronage is, was, and always will be appreciated. You guys are awesome. I don't want you guys to let anyone else tell you otherwise. That is my favor to ask of you guys. Don't let anyone tell you that you are no less than motherfucking awesome. I appreciate you sticking with me. I appreciate you watching my stuff, whether it's on Twitch or YouTube. Thank you. The long and short of it is, thank you. I appreciate you sticking with me through these fucking difficult, fucking stressful times. God, I'm getting choked up here. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have sat through me getting through all that ranting and all that crap, so how about we jump into what you came to see, huh? Let's go play some Minecraft. Let the game boot up here. I mean, shit's still in a really bad way, but honestly, going through all that just feels like a load has been lifted off my shoulders. I just really, really needed to get that off my chest. I'm not a perfect man by any means, I'll be first to admit. Lord knows I've had my fair share of mistakes and problems, but I may sarcastically call myself a demigod. I never mean it unironically. Believe me, but oh man, I try. Let's just say I try. Alright. Sinuses require clearing. Please hold. If that sounded loud, by the way, please note that I did that away from the microphone. Alright. So I've got a couple different worlds I could play around in. I've got Sidon Valley, which is my personal save. And I've got Castellidus, which is my, the stream save. Because I've been building a castle in Castellidus. Which one do you guys want to see? I'm going to start and let you guys decide by starting with the personal save, just so I can show around those who have never seen this before, just in case people decide, hey, I'm actually going to stick around for the stream for a while. Right. Why is it lagging? Minecraft is lagging. What the fuck is this? You guys are seeing this jittering, right? Okay, there we go. I think it's fixed. Cool. Alright. So this is my tiny little claustrophobic valley or home of sorts. I frequently mix up valleys with homes. It's a first world problem of mine, don't you know? Ooh, ominous cave noises. I do have Optifine. It hasn't made much of any difference if I... Why the fuck do I have 4 totems of undying? I haven't been on Minecraft in a while, so bear with me here. I'm already forgetting what I had and what I didn't have and what I... Oh yeah, there's a villager up there. Villager. So, yeah, this is my, my humble little home. And this is my, companion, who I might eject at some point or another. But you might notice this is a big old cave or something in here. Where the hell am I? Why is it so... Why is there's a slime over there? Tell you what. Hi-ya! That's the end of you. Didn't even drop a slime, that bastard. Hear all those monsters down there? Yes, I do need to organize my chest, don't I? Oh, by the way. Bouncy, 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 bounce. Not like I really need those, just in case I keep falling off. It's there to cushion the impact, potentially. And, got a little slime saved up. I I don't actually know what I'm gonna do with all this slime. I have more than I need, but I happen to be in a slime spawning chunk, which is interesting. So, where the hell am I in this big underground area? Well, the thing is, the under part, that is accurate. But it's not underground. It's underwater. Yep, this is a giant underwater dome. You wanna know how long this took me? Fucking forever is how long this took me. Yeah, this is just this giant freaking ocean. It's a big honking ocean that is just... Really? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, this big ocean is where I decided to set up this giant, massive underwater dome. There's another fucking drown over there. I don't like the drowned. I don't like drowned at all. They're bastards. Especially when they have tridents and I didn't know how to swim. But yeah, this entire Sith thing is underwater. A giant glass underwater dome with, not perfect dimensions, because I managed to screw it up somewhere along the line. I don't know how, but... And you can see over here, there's this wall, where it should be a gradual curve into the corners. But I screwed it up somewhere along the line, and I didn't feel like redoing this. Understandably, I would argue. But I decided to make lemonade with the lemons, and... I know I hear a drowned. Is he really in here? No, I think he's on the other side. Gotta be on the other side. Anyway. Come on. Swim. I decided to make lemonade with the lemons, and I just turned this screw-up of an area into a kelp farm. Let's just go kelp. Kelp. All the kelp I'll ever need. Maybe overkill. Yeah, I just made this little area into a nice kelp farm. You just can't get the kelp these days, after all. This is the part where you're supposed to laugh. Fine, fine, I'll just keep going. Philistines. Alright, kelp in there, kelp in there, kelp in there. Kelp, 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 kelp. 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 And then here, I could put kelp, 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 and kelp. Get off the stage. Yeah, funny you should mention, I'm actually making a game just like that. Pretty much. Well, you know what? That would have been a great opportunity for me to plug that game I was making. Unless you want to see it right now. It's still a work in progress, but I could show you real briefly. Yeah, I need to organize this shit. At least I've got some semblance of organization. Kind of. I'm gonna sleep this off. Screw you guys. Anyway. I suppose I should show you what what all that, growling and wisping is down below that we keep hearing over in this area. That's because down here I've got a nice monster masher. It's not perfect, because I can't get the spiders, but... Ow. This is how this little slit here is a little bit dangerous, but it's how I like to, bait the monsters into coming down this way. It's a flawed design because I can't get the spiders to come down because this wall is here, but I really don't feel like, screwing, just tearing this all up and starting all over again, because that's just, I ain't got time for that shit. I know I have cheats on, but even then I can't be bothered. Oh, look at that, a spider actually... I spoke too soon, didn't I? Alright. But at least I can get creepers and spiders and skeletons and zombies and lions and tigers and bears and... Oh my. Just give it a minute. Hey, creeper. Come get me. There we are. Just knock these spiders around. Hey, can I ask you a question? You still don't like the puns? Oh, come on, cut me some slack. Cut. Get it? Because... And then I can just, if I want, finish them off down here. Or they can kill each other. Gotta make sure they don't hit the creepers, though. Come on, creeper. Kill it. Kill it. The creeper, not the skeleton. And there we go. And I get all their goodies. That's a lot of netherrack. Yeah, get all their goodies to store in there. How do you like that? Right in here I've got a farm for carrots. My preferred method of breeding villagers. And down here, nether wart. Alright. Anything I can get rid of? A little bit of bone meal I can use to... Carrots. But I need to make a little space for that, so let's just go boom, 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 boom. Huh? Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Fuck. Spider eyes, fuck off for a second. Alright. Back up here. Watermelon can go there. Apple. Emeralds. Carrots there. That's a fuck ton of carrots. String. Right there. Hup. I've been playing a little too much Half-Life, I just realized, or Half-Life 2, because I tried using the scroll wheel to jump instead of the... the spacebar. But that's how you do it in Half-Life 2 when you're, doing a low-key speedrun. Because if you do a low-key speedrun, like I do, you don't, simply run through the game. No, you just use friggin' accelerated back hop. Which everyone knows is the superior way of getting around. Jeez. Is that really worth 5 levels of enchantment? I don't know about that. Well, now you're a fuel source. That can go in there. Extra arrows. That could be nice. Alright. There. Oh yeah, I got a full set of diamond armor, which I used with the... I made with those diamonds that I got, and I don't have any more. Oh, there we are. A little bit of that. Yeah, Power 4, really good. And Unbreaking 3, so it's gonna last me a long time. I've also got Power 4 on here, Luck of the Sea 3 on here, I've got Silk Touch here. I've heard that a lot of people really pride themselves on trying to get Silk Touch whenever they can, so, probably envious of me. I don't know why I have rabbits put there, 2 of them. Don't really know why. I know they're used in brewery, but honestly, brewery is where I start to get a little turned off. And this is my beautiful, beautiful enchantment room. Yes, this whole area is dedicated solely to enchantment. And a stone cutter. Alright. Now, I don't know why I have Hero of the Village. How long is that supposed to go on for? What the f... Okay. I don't know what the hell I did, but, yeah. Set... How do you change the status on a player? XP, summon... Spawn points here... difficulty... Yeah, I know I stopped the raid at some point, but I don't think it's supposed to last this long. Nor is it supposed to persist that long and go on forever and even be in effect when I'm not in the village anymore. That feels a little cheatsy. I might change that. I don't know. Or I'll keep it. Who knows? Alright. Now, I just realized that I didn't even have to make this long friggin'... Or maybe I kind of did. I didn't have to go this far because I've already got express access to this village. But at the same time, for the sake of showing you everything, let's head on over here. And I can show you the village that I saved. This is where I got Hero of the Village from. And there's a llama. Should be another one around somewhere. Where'd that leather come from? Whatever. Yep, llamas. Hello. A wandering trader came through here and lost his llamas, so I figured, oh, you lost your llamas. Mine now. Well, free leather. Won't say no to that. So over here, this is this whole big honkin' village. This is where the raid came, because I actually went looking for trouble from the illagers. And I got it by going to their camp and just pissing them off and fighting them until I got a raid captain and I killed him. And I got Bad Omen, came to this village, and was ready to stop the raid. Except the raiders were kind of cock-blocked for the most part by this big old wall that I built around the perimeter. They couldn't get through it. And I was able to shoot right over it or just slash at them from this side. Or if need be, just go around and figure out where the last remaining was. Last remaining one was from the raid to end it. Kill them, and then be done with that wave and move on to the next one. Oh, by the way. See if you can guess which of these buildings were here before, like at the start, and which ones I built. Oh, these are embarrassing. I mean, they weren't meant to be pretty, they were meant to be functional more than anything else. This one's kind of okay. Just built this big ol' hotel of sorts for the villagers to live in, so I could get them a whole bunch more beds, so I could... Where's the little one? They must have bred at some point. You got all these beds up here, plenty of beds to go around. I wanted to have one of everything for occupations for this place. I can go there. So yeah, I built all this. Built that, obviously. And I built this big old hotel of sorts that I don't even know if any of the villagers are using. I think they are. Yeah, one is. One. But I know you have to build these within proximity of the bell here. I mean, it's at night, so it doesn't really matter, but... Oh yeah, and there's this nice, official, slightly out-of-place gate over here. Rude. There we go. And over here is where I've got a nether portal. Some of you who have been to this before... I'll take those off if I wanted to. Some of you who have been here before will recognize at least part of this. Not this part, I don't think. Alright. Do it the hard way, why don't we? Oh yeah, there's baby pigmen. Baby zombie pigmen in here for some reason. Maybe I should just go back to the boat and show you that way. But there's a big old track there. See what I've done is gotten slightly lost already. Enderman. I don't like bugging the Enderman. Endermen don't bother me, why should I bother them? Alright. Head on over this way, get back to the boat. So this village is the one that I've been developing and expanding for my own personal needs. Utilize the speedboating technique. Whatever that is. It would take a nice long sail back. Oh, that. We'll see. I don't know. So you can see that I designed the dome to be pretty much monster-proof. Aside from slimes, there's no way to stop them from spawning, because I just happen to have built that in a slime spawning chunk. Which is cool, but has the side effect of now having more slimes than I'm ever gonna need. Ever. Alright. By the way, everyone who's still here and still watching, please say hokey pokey. Just so I can gauge how many people are actually still here, actually watching, and not just have this on in the background or something. Even though the people who have this on in the background will just say, oh shit, he's calling me. Hokey pokey. This is the little system I've got set up. So you can see those are the pigmen down there. This portal leads to the village. I had a little gold to spare, don't you know? And with a sneaky flick of that lever you just saw, now I can go over here. Oh yeah, I have a funny story to tell about, I came to the Nether, and I said to myself, I am going to find a fortress if it's the last thing I ever do. Oh, there's one. So yeah, I made my way over there, found a nether fortress, got some stuff from there that I needed. So that was the easiest nether fortress I've ever found. Nobody asked yet, but I'm also going to preempt. What's in my left hand? That's a shield. It's a kite shield mod with the, it's a kite shield mod, except I changed it to be, transparent. And this is the first area that I'd set up. This is Alpha Camp. And this librarian villager is a little clueless. I think this is one of our OGs. Yeah, this is one of our OGs. This librarian actually came from the desert village that you saw before, as you can tell by his garb. This one, and a couple others around here, shunned by their kin, or at least there just wasn't apparently any room, whatever. Yeah. And this one was actually a zombie villager that I saved, as was the one in the dome. That's how I actually got him in the dome, because he was a zombie villager, spawned in the monster masher. I saved him, turned him back into cured him, and there we go. After running away from him, because the slight design flaw in the fence post in place of a block on the monster masher is that it makes it a lot easier for, whether I want them to or not, it makes it a lot easier for baby zombies to slip through. Is that a witch out there? Well, it was a witch. It's gone now. Nailed him. I'm a little overpowered at this, I guess. Yeah, there's some horses out here. And in my main save... What are you doing way out here? Yeah, this is another guy that was from the original town that and they ran out of space, so I figured, you know what? I'm gonna set you guys up with your own village over by Alpha Camp, which is what I call that area over there. So that I can have a nice little village, miniature village over here, because this village is one that I created. It's small, but it serves my purposes. Done a little bit of exploring around here. Oops. And I've got chicken, I've got bunnies, I've got cows, I've got pigs, I got a couple horses. What I used to do was use this long, winding path. Apparently I'm trying to grow mushrooms here or something. Long, winding path to try to get back to the, to get between the shore where my camp is, or where the dome is. That's how I used to get there. But then I managed to get myself some obsidian, with some careful calculations and timing and planning. Not timing, just planning in general. Some calculations, I was able to make my way over here, through the nether, built this big old gas-free tunnel, because I don't want gas spawning and ruining my tracks. And it's too small for gas to even spawn. So I made that, and now I can just teleport right back over here. My next plan is either going to be a nether portal or a minecart system to get back and forth between the dome. So yeah, that big old plains area would have been really nice for a place to set up that castle that I'm building in Caselitas, incidentally. But alas... Anyway, tree farm over here. Got myself a birch tree, because why not? And frankly, I don't even know what the hell I'm doing with myself in this save, so let's just hop on out of here and I'll take you to Caselitas in a little while. But first, what I want to do, for the people who are interested, I'm going to show you the game. Assuming the people are still here. My favorite build of Minecraft? I don't really know, to be honest. 1.8 was kind of exciting. Let me see here. Now it's time for me to use this information to call out people like Mexican Jose Amador, Dr. Dingus, Hobo with Bacon, Jackie Frosty Fox. Jackie Frosty Frox? What? How did I screw that up? Are you still with us? Because I know, some of you wanted me to see that game. Show off the game real quick, and then I'll, get back to the main action. Still a work in progress, but... Okay, so Hobo with Bacon is still here, apparently. Or so he says. Even though it says on the Twitch chat, there he is. Chatty likes to glitch up and tell me that people are gone even when they're not actually gone, so... Let's show it off. If it'll even work. There it is. Alright, so... This is, the game. It's still work in progress. Got a lot to do. But in this game... You protect Fabio the Penguin as he crosses the stage. As food is being thrown at him, because apparently we live in the mid-2000s when people were sick and tired of penguins. Nope. Nope. This actually started a couple years ago, but I've changed engines since then to Click Team Fusion 2.5, the same engine that brought us games like Five Nights at Freddy's. And I think Undertale. Fuck you. Nope. Nope. No. Protect him as he crosses the stage, and you're good to go. So it's kind of like Missile Command on the Atari 2600. Let's go! I quit. Reminds you of a Club Penguin game. I almost don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad game. Or a good thing or a bad thing, because I know about Club Penguin, and I know that Club Penguin's gone. Rest in peace. And now you got $42 in the bank. Hallelujah. I've got arcade mode set up so that you can change the difficulty as you desire. So with the... Looks polished. Polished with my art style, but then again, this is a temporary thing. This background is temporary, teasing at the upcoming stage. June 29th, 2019. Goodness, I haven't touched this in a while. Undertale's Game Maker. Whoops, my bad. But yeah, you can use this to change the difficulty level, so if you want to play it, start at like level 50. Holy crap. You can do that. Things get increasingly more difficult, as all good games do. It may not look like much, but these... Oh, there we go. It may not look like much, but these, each of these foods actually have different behaviors. And if you'll pay attention closely enough, you will notice some of those behaviors even as I talk about them. Like, you may notice that the bananas, as they fall, are completely random. And I don't have the debug available, so I can't really show that. Go away. And if you're in arcade mode, then your earnings do not get deposited to the bank. So now it's going to go up to level 55. And you'll notice that as you go to higher levels, the clouds go away quicker and quicker. I'm actually kind of considering making it a little bit more like Missile Command so that when you click, there's a slight delay to your shot. Like it's taking the actual travel time of the projectile into account. Because that's how it is in the game that I'm basing this off of. And looks like Fabio is safe. Hallelujah. Level 60. Holy crap. And as you go on, I plan to have things like power-ups and upgrades and things to help you along the way. I'm trying to fine-tune the difficulty, get it to a right about where it should be, so that it's not ridiculously hard, ridiculously soon, or anything like that. I suppose I might as well show what happens if you miss something. If something lands on the stage, Fabio jumps backwards. If it hits Fabio himself, he stops for a moment. And no, there's no sound. That's going to be coming a little later. I'm working on getting everything working before I worry about sound effects and all that. As you can see, Fabio's just not going anywhere because I'm letting everything hit him. Yep. Just... Oh, and the more stuff hits the stage, the further back he goes. Yeah, just let him fall in the door, why not? And you may notice the different behaviors of these things, like I was trying to say before. The bananas are completely random. They just go wherever they want. The, looks like he might fall in soon. And there he goes. I don't know if I'm going to keep this. This is just a placeholder more than anything. But, you get an image based on whatever obstacle you fall into. So the bananas, completely random. They just go wherever the hell they want. Eggs tend to go in the general direction of Fabio. They may hit him, they may not. There's some margin of error for them. The pies, you might notice, are going right for him. They're just aiming straight for him. And most obvious of all is the tomatoes, which just straight up home in on the poor guy. And of course, if he gets caught and pulled off the stage, you lose. I don't know how little things will change if, as far as the difficulty goes with, I mean, God, I prattle on. I'm trying to say, I don't know how I'll handle things for if you lose a level in the campaign. Maybe just make you start it over again. And the claw. Just to show everything. So that is the main game. You protect Fabio as he crosses the stage, and you use the money in your bank to get upgrades, and... Damn it. Sinuses, don't mind me. Use it to get upgrades and make your life a little easier as you go on, but I want to try to balance it to the point where you can, or ideally, balance to the point where you don't need upgrades to be able to advance. It just makes things a little bit easier for you. And sprinkled throughout, I want to have mini-games like Coin Catcher right here, which is actually based on an older game I made. Same premise, you grab the coins, avoid the snakes, grab as many as you can, and that's about it, actually. There are power-ups you can grab along the way. And one should show up in a little while. 3 different power-ups at the moment. I might have to change or do something about one of them, but here's one. Snakes don't spawn for a little while. They just don't come. Which lets you just grab the coins in peace. Oh, that's mean. Coin on top of a snake. You can't even get that without getting caught. Because if you touch any of the snakes on the main coils, then you get caught and you lose. Oop. Let's see how far I can go. Oop, get that one. Definitely want that. Because this turns all the, now you can see what would be snakes are now coins, and you can see instead of Fabio's foot as the icon on the coins like usual. Any snakes that would have been, any coins that would have been snakes have a snake on them instead. Oh, jeez. And of course, as you catch more coins, it gets harder and harder. Things start falling faster. I don't even know if slow snakes is much of an upgrade, to be honest. It seems like I kind of screwed myself there. So I might get rid of that at some point or another. Hey, keep that going as long as you can, and if you get caught by a snake, that's it. The game is available for download in the Discord server for those interested. Those of you who don't know about the server already, there it is, although I'm pretty sure most of you have came here from the server, so... And yeah, the game did get impossible, didn't it? That's kind of the point, though. It's not supposed to be a game that you play for an extended period of time. You're supposed to, It does get to the point of being impossible, but that's largely by design. So that you don't spend too long in the minigame and you just get back to the main game. I'm not taking my game to the Epic Games Store, by the way. I don't know why I would ever do that. I have a little more soul than that, and I know that people don't like Epic. I don't like Epic. They give a good deal for indie developers, but that's, all I can say about them. But the problem is they're trying to get a stranglehold on digital distribution, so... Don't see me going for them anytime soon, to be honest. So yeah, the game is a work in progress. I still need still have plenty of work to do on it. But for now, back to the action. Okay, I think I had a sign here. Yep, ravine in the cave system in the mountains. I have not forgotten that. Surprising as it may sound. Oh yeah, think I got enough dirt? Oh dear. So yeah, how's the game look? There seems to be some interest in it already, which is definitely a good thing. And we got daylight. Alright. It is a work in progress, that game, and I want to have things like different levels and with their own stage-specific traps. Like I have a haunted house level of sorts where I want to have things like maybe the chandelier will come down and tighten around Fabio, or there could be... I got a proof of concept where the bookshelf opens up and a tentacle comes out from behind to grab him and pull him inside, and also there will be audio, there will be sound effects, and of course there will be... Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am going the right way. I also want to have some... Oh dear, I'm actually a little low on food. I should probably fix that. But I want to have more to it, upgrades, things like that, and there'll be some voice acting. Because I plan to provide the voice of Fabio's agent, or the theater manager. Of course, I'm not going to just do my normal voice, because then it just sounds like me. And I'm sure that nobody could. I'm sure that that's whatever. Like anyone could hear it and be like, "Oh, that's Zhao Zhao Man. What's Zhao Zhao Man doing in this game?" So I figured I would kind of spice things up, and what I'm kind of planning on going for is a New Yorker accent. So I gotta be on New York about it, you know? Bada bing, bada boom. Got out my man Fabs here, yeah? Think you could do that for me? I appreciate it. I don't even know if I'm gonna pull it off that good, but I can certainly give it a try. Not that it'll at least be fun to do if nothing else. Llama. Okay. So naturally what I need to do is, this. A little grim. Oops. There we go. That's a little dark, I admit. But it gets the job done. Can't argue with results. Move. Where's the gate? Is it over here? It's back here. There it is. Yeah, the torches. Cow grinder? Maybe I could, but I don't really feel like necessary, per se. Oh, goddamn. I'm still recovering from, illness from, last, or 2 weeks ago, I think, by now. Still working on that. Yeah, I do have a grindstone. Why don't I just... Then again, I have no enchantments on it, so if I use the grindstone, I can just go like this. There we are. Alright. I'm gonna breed the cows. Get a couple more. Not there. These. Alright. Cow, cow. Cow. And there we go. I genuinely feel bad about this. I never like doing that, but it's the most efficient way to do things. I should probably not be doing that with a flint and steel, in case I accidentally set my house on fire. That would be an interesting... Can you imagine what you would have to tell your, insurance agent in that kind of situation? So, how did this happen again? I was holding a piece of flint and steel, and I accidentally used it on the wall, on the door of my house, and it kind of burned down. That would not be fun to explain to, insurance. Or anyone, for that matter. Could you imagine just being, jump? That kind of hurt, but that's okay. Can you imagine being in a situation where you find yourself just telling these awkward stories of your past, where you're like, so there was this one time when I was really, just off my rocker, and I was just going about my day, you know, flint and steel in hand for, reasons. And I was trying to open the door, but instead I accidentally snicked the flint and steel together, and that set the door on fire, and my house burned down. Oh yeah, that was a fun time, wasn't it? When I dig one block underneath me, breaking the golden rule of Minecraft. Rule number 1: never dig straight down. Aha! I was even courteous enough to mark it for myself. Now I hope I can remember where exactly it was. Doesn't look like it matters over. Ow. Don't want anything spawning up here without me knowing. Don't want anything spawning up there at all, to be honest. Right. There's a lot that needs to be explored here, isn't there? Why don't I start this way? Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, I've got a fire aspect. How could I forget? That's gonna be fun. Excuse me. That's rude. Excuse me. Rude. Excuse me. I said rude. What is wrong with you people? Oh, right. I will aggressively eat this in your face. Nom 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 nom. What am I doing with my life? Yeah, I was, trying to figure out where the hell this sound was coming from. I dig down. First mistake. I dig straight down. In Minecraft. What a story. Mark. And I didn't realize, it didn't dawn on me, that there was a ravine directly underneath me. As it turns out, there was a moat directly underneath me. Fuck. Let's put that there. Light this place up a little better. And take it. Gimme. There we go. Come on. You know, it's not what I wanted to do. Wow. All that for a dead end. Boy, do I feel accomplished. Just like life, everything I do leads to a dead end. All this work for nothing. Don't I have a stone pickaxe? No, I don't. Eh, whatever. I'll just use the iron. I can always probably just buy one from a villager if I need it that badly. Alright. I have an idea for a prank for the people in the Discord server. There's a guy named Cole, C-O-L-E, on the server. Can everyone just ping him and say, just the ping Cole, like, @ Cole, and then train, so Cole train. Just ping him with Cole, with the phrase Cole train for no reason. Just ping him that and tell him that without saying anything, without giving any context. I just want to see how he reacts if he's online. He is, well, he's away, but he's online, kind of. Well, someone said oh god, I don't know who that was. We'll check the server, see what's going on. Are people doing it? Yep, keep it going. I got one doing it. I need a... And just once. We don't want to spam. We just want to say... Just say it to him once and then come back here. I just want to see how he reacts. No, I meant just... Cole train, not @ Cole train. And you're typing Cole wrong. Or you could do it like that, I don't know. You gotta remove the, like you're saying Cole train. I'm saying say Cole train. You silly bastards. Oops. Got a bunch of gravel here out of the way. Oh look, that gravel was hiding some iron ore. There we go. I wonder how he's gonna react to that. He's probably gonna get pissed at me. Because I'd already made that pun. He's gonna figure that I sent you guys to do it. Which would be accurate, to be perfectly honest. Because I made that joke the other day, joking about how that's totally not an original joke, right? Oh, man. It's just a prank, bro. Oh, hello. What's that? Tell you what, we're gonna go investigate. Check it out. What do we have here? Oh, wow. Nothing. Alright. Never know when you're gonna need some coal. I think I've got more than enough back home, but hey. Get the coal, get the experience. I'd rather not die in this cave if I can help it. Yeah, I feel like the, in my humble opinion, I feel like the... Huh? That was a drowned. But why? Are we near a body of water? Is that my moat up there, or... Yep. That was risky. What do we have down here? Well, for one thing... Ow. For one thing, a much safer way to get through here. Now, I do know for a fact there were avenues I've left unexplored down here, but I don't know how many. I aim to find out. There we go. There's a whole ridge up there which could spawn nasties, which is not something I want. So let's just do a little bit of this. Hopefully that'll be enough to keep them away. I hope. If it's not, then... If a nasty does spawn up there, we're all just gonna say, "Damn it, Injatin!" I don't know how it's his fault, we'll just... But it's easier to blame someone who isn't yourself. Like your average politician. Why am I getting political already? Fucking... Oh! Okay. This is interesting. Go away. Nobody loves you. I said nobody loves you. And... wow, there's actually a... Wow. So this is why I made that note to self. A lot of hoopla about nothing over here, but... Alright. Oh yeah, there's redstone over there. Oh, there's a creeper over there. Oh, you can fuck off. I said you can fuck off. I said you can fuck... There we go. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Wow. Let's just get a little more coal. That's just radical. No? I mean, I know there's Twitch delay, but this is your cue to laugh. Please. I need to know I'm a good comedian. That whole sob story I had at the start, and then you're gonna... On a more serious note, I am happy to be doing this now instead of sulking like I probably would have done the rest of the night after all the bullshit, because that really is still a concern to me, but this is at least a nice little distraction from everything. Oh, by the way, I don't know if it's of any interest to you, but in the Discord server, you know how Fabio got pulled away by the cane in the game because I didn't save him? There is an emote for that in the server. It's proven to be more popular than it has any right to be, but what do I know, right? There we are. Uh-huh. This seems safe. Okay, this seems really safe. Fuck you. There will be worse ordeals. That. Redstone. Redstone. Oh dear. Should I ping him with radical? Oh dear. Yeah, I'm just checking the shenanigans on the server that you guys are doing. Don't mind me. Please don't be lava. Thank you. Lapis, that'll help. Hey, I leveled up. Level 30. Got some lapis lazuli out of it. Fuck off, please. I ain't got time for your shit. In the lava. In the lava. You have any fucking idea how rude that was? Fucking zombies, am I right? Redstone. Oh, you dumb bat bastard. Fabio Cane's everywhere? What do you mean everywhere? Like 2 people doing it. I think what I'm gonna do now is a little bit of field smelting. I don't know how often people do this, but let's do that. Because I sense I'm gonna need another pickaxe soon. Wow. With this much lava down here, there must be something good down here. What do you guys think? Because if you ask me, there's gotta be something good around here. I have several questions. That's one way to solve the problem, I suppose. Well, that's gonna piss me off now. Oh, look at that. It's turned to... Because we're in a swamp biome, it's turning to... Interesting. Well, technically we're under a swamp, but, yeah. Good place for a forge. I don't even know if a forge is the thing I can do with vanilla Minecraft, so... Alright. This requires further investigation. To be certain. Doink, ga doink, ga doink, doink, ga doink, doink, ga doink, doink. Give me that. Make me one of... Oh, come on. You're really gonna make me do this the hard way? It takes effort. I don't like effort. If lava is here, then diamonds are near. You're a poet and you didn't even know it. Thank you, Dr. Seuss. I'm gonna take the iron. Even though that was a little silly of me to do. Cool. Do that just so nothing happens. Use this disgusting water to get my way over here. Why are there no motherfucking diamonds? I'm seeing no fucking diamonds so far. I stand corrected. I see some motherfucking diamonds. I see more motherfucking diamonds. That's it, is it? Fuck you too. Maybe there's more down this way. No, but there's another cave system. Hey, there we go. You know, I get the prediction that someone's gonna clip the moment in which I question why there are no diamonds, and then immediately found diamonds. Well, I am at 13, so close enough. I'm at least within range of diamonds. If I really wanted to, I could just go down to, go around this level and start stripping, but like I said, this is a family show, for one thing. Kind of. And maybe I shouldn't talk. What the hell is going on here? Don't burn my crafting table. Still need that. I would have felt like such a dumbass if that landed in the freaking lava. Alright. So I got 4 diamonds. Fucking family show. Ah. Well, yes, indeed. I don't think I need gunpowder for that badly. I can just... Creepers are dime a dozen, Lord knows, so... Don't exactly need those either. Exactly. Exactly. Critic. Oh, hello. Yeah, come on. Come and get me. Nudge, 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 nudge. Enjoy that. Nudge. Enjoy that. I don't even care if I'm missing out on an experience that is just too satisfying to miss out on. But that is, deep. Yeah? You think so? Well, now look. You're stuck in there. Idiot. Ow. Rude. Fuck you. One hit kill. Oh, look, you're dying. Oh, look, you're dead. How can you be dead when you're already dead? Conspiracies! Anyway. I don't even know if I have any real need for gold, but I'll take it. They really ought to give gold a purpose in this game beyond bling and powered rails. Again, don't really care if I lost experience. That was worth it. Oh boy. I'll take that. Put that in there. One of those in there. 2 of those in there, actually. Don't gawking swear. Maybe you should learn to gawking type first. I should shut up before I fall in lava. Oh, sweet irony. Irony? 'Cause forget it. Oh, hello. Magma. Interesting. I wonder if I can use that. Maybe I could. If I'm creative enough. Yeah, I'll just take this piping hot melted rock and just stick it in my pocket. Like you do. Like you do. So this is the way out of here. Alright. There's a lot to see in here. Wow. Hey, emeralds. I'll take that. Don't come across those very often. Usually the most efficient way you can get emeralds is by trading. But since I'm in Extreme Hills biome, I can just find them like that. That's him out of my hair for a little while. The other danger to being in Extreme Hills biomes is that increases the odds of me running into silverfish if I start mining my way through normal blocks, so I need to be careful. Did I really already lose track of that furnace I'd set up? Am I stupid? Where did I put that? Oh, there it is. Pay attention, me! Alright. Put some more of these in here. More of these in here. Shit. Alright. Now, keep on exploring. Exploring is fun. Not when you find a dead end. Oop. I had promised back on Wednesday that if enough people showed up to the stream on Wednesday, that I would turn that stream into a highlight reel. There we go. A highlight reel where I would show the best of my moments in the one free bullet run, where I played through episode 1 firing exactly 1 bullet. Which I did. And the video is work in progress. I got my... I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I got my man Daffy Titanic, the new editor, in charge of, well, editing. He's on the case. Working on editing the video. Probably as we speak. I don't know what he's up to right now, but I do know that he agreed to take a stab at editing. But he's got about an hour and a half of footage to go through, so it's gonna be a little while before he has anything for us. Because he'd asked me if I could go through and see if I could point out my favorite moments, the moments that I thought were best. But I wanted to experiment a little bit and let him cast judgment as to which moments were worth highlighting and which ones were not. A little bit of experiment, you know? Because I want to see how he does. Maybe he'll do a good job. If he finds in some good moments, then yay. And is there really nothing else around here? Have I explored every nook and cranny worth exploring? Have I explored Nook's Cranny? You know, I wouldn't be surprised if, in the Rainbow Six Siege community, there's this operator who goes by Nook. That's N-O-K-K, with the... I don't know what you call it, but 2 dots over the O. You know, kind of like the Iceman, Otzi. And, No, it's not with that. It's the, she has a slash through the O, because she's Danish. Nice. That's finished. Need another one of these to go in there. And I need a crafting table, so I can turn some of these into iron blocks. There we go. But yeah, she goes by Nook. It's pronounced Nook. I can't help but wonder if someone will make a very bizarre porno Crossing, Rainbow Six Siege, and Animal Crossing, and they'll call it Nook's Cranny. If someone, for some reason, does see this video and decides, hey, that's a great idea, feel free not to credit me. I really don't want to be the one. I really would rather not be the one to have, to take credit for starting something so... Anyway. Not something I want to be associated with. Oh, boy. That would be a little awkward, wouldn't it? Alright, take some of that. Nice. There's gonna be a little bit of a waste here, but, you know, I'm gonna do this anyway. Cook up this. Fucking lava conspiring to set my shit on fire. Anyway. Anytime you're done smelting is fine by me, and then I can get the hell out of here. One more. Sometime today, please. Alright, cool. Let's go. See if there's anything this way. No. No. No, this is the way out. Yeah, this is the way out. Ow. Let's go this way, up this way. Uh-huh. Let it be known. I suck in parkour. Let it be known that the ravine in the mountains, at least best I can tell, or the part that I definitely wanted to explore, has been thoroughly explored. Nice. I set out exactly what I wanted to accomplish down here. Alright. Let's see if I can climb my way out of here. Keep this place nice and lit up. Don't want any nasties anywhere at any point. I ain't got time for nasties. They're nasty. Oh, that's why, because I'm out of room. Okay, yeah. Don't need rotten flesh that badly. And everything? There's a drum nearby. Might as well take my water back, because why not? That's not the way. Which was the way? Find the exit is my next task. Get the hell out of this cave system. That could have ended badly. I'm glad it didn't. Let's try that again. Without falling to my death. That'd be preferred. This way, I think? Yeah. Yeah, this is the way. Okay. Okay, I found it. Cool. There's a reason I always place the torches on the right side. Because then I can make sure that all the torches are on my left side when I'm coming out, and then I can find my way out. And here I am. I'm free. How do I get home? I think this way. Memory serves me. Okie doke. Well, I do kind of wonder, thinking about it now, with the castle that I'm building, how I should do it. Ow. And we're safe. Cool. We made it. Now, I kind of wonder with this castle, should I make it all cobblestone like I'm doing right now, or should I add stone bricks at some point in the mix? Definitely worth considering. Then again, I've come this far, so I kind of feel disinclined to change anything now, after everything I went through. Woo! Alright, all this frickin' gravel. I believe one of the, whoa. Lagorific. To this day, I'll never understand why there needs to be latency lag in a single-player game. That's just silly. Glass? Nope, sit. Wasn't calling you to come out. Come out. Meh. Meh. Back in here. Good boy. Now sit. In the corner. Stay out of the way. Thank you. And that there. The bones can turn to bone meal. You can use there. And here. Here, up some of that. Like that. Boom. And the excess can go in here to turn into more bone meal for me to get rid of, goddammit. That's fine. Potatoes. Waterwellen. That goes there. Waterwellen can go there. Iron goes there. I have way more iron than I know what to do with. Goodness. And I got 6 diamonds now. Alright. More lava can go away. Bending power and breaking. Interesting. I might contemplate that at some point, maybe. I don't know. But for the moment, leave that as it is. Lapis can go in there. Actually, what I can do with lapis is make some more of that. Alright. Wheat. There we go. More cows. Supply going there. Oops. And there we go. Very nice. Whole bunch of that. I need paper, I believe. So let's make some. Alright, I made paper. Shit, that's a lot of redstone. Alright, redstone blocks. Go in there. Watermelons there. Like that. Oh, sorry. Watermelons. Anything else I need to do here? Could use a little bit, a few more torches. Let's make those. No, I have more gravel. Take it all. And now we can go down to that other village. And you can see I got ways to go on this castle. Still got plenty to do. But over this way is where the village is, where I've got all these people. What do you have? I don't think I need a diamond axe that badly. Why didn't I bring more shit as trade fodder? Why didn't nobody tell me to bring this stuff, guys? Ninja Tin, you're fired. You. Sweet. Whole bunch of flint. And now I could just sell the flint back to him. Yeah, why not? So I wanted 10 gravel? Was it? Yeah, 10 gravel. And you, farmer. Isn't there gravel over here somewhere? Yeah, there is. Why not? Take a bit of the gravel and bring it back to the Fletchabetch. Let him deal with it from there. And the golem stands ready. Where's Fletchabetch? Probably still in the house. Yeah, that's where he is, alright. Now I have to go back home so I can get some trade fodder. Spring, 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 spring. And I'm not doing all this bouncing around just to annoy everyone. I'm doing this because this is the fastest way to get around. Ow. Alright. Oh yeah, I had the, that. Gold. A little bit of oak logs. Doing all that. Do that. Stick it to him. Shut up. Still need some flint. Fuck a duck. Let's do that. Alright. See you back in the Discord server, Drake. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Yeah, we can do that. Why not? Actually, let's do that. There we are. Gold. In there. First trade becomes unavailable after a few trades. Yeah, they do have a system of supply and demand, it seems. Didn't someone want glass or did not want glass? Damn, I already forgot. It's been a while. Been a while. How about I do that? Is there anything else I need to buy over here, or bring over here, or whatever the friggity frick over here? Wheat? Maybe. I would bring rotten flesh, but that's for the, cleric. Or the, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a cleric. And, they don't have a cleric right now. The cleric got killed in that raid. Shit. Yeah. There. Now, what do I do with these? No, it doesn't matter. I'll just make torches out of them. More the merrier. What I still need to do is get a bunch of cobblestone so I can continue construction. And to do cobblestone, I need to get some... The most efficient way is just make a quarry or just go... spelunking. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. You. Alright. Not yet. Night is coming, so might as well just go back, sleep off the night, and keep on going. Oops. I suppose I should do a little terraforming around the edge so I can make it look a little bit prettier, a little more natural. Let's see. Yeah, bring some of that, some of that, and go around and fix up the area around the moat a little bit to make it more natural, even though I'm sure this is not nearly enough to do what I need to do. Looking good already. More of that. No, not there. There. Okay. I need plenty of work over here, I'm sure. A little bit of terraforming with Jaja Man. Alright. Like that. And I'm already out of dirt. Oh yeah, I still gotta do over here, don't I? Because this is too shallow. I don't think it'll matter that much in the long run, but... Hey. Oops. Keep that for now. Do that. I probably would have cried if that broke in that moment, but it didn't, so... Like that. Trying to avoid conspicuous artificiality if I can, but... All this freaking grass in the way. Fuck off. That'll do. Oh boy. Yeah, I also remember that I gotta get more mossy cobblestone for underneath here. Luckily, I do have some stuff over here. Ow. Mossy cobblestone. It's not nearly enough for what I need, but it's something. God damn it. And away. Again. Wait. Before I go, I need to make another shovel. These. Not that yet. That. Can't enchant without lapis. Hello. Pay attention, me. Not that. And then efficiency. Now we're cooking. Yeah, Randy Rooney's. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops. Fricky frick. Damn it. Well, shit. Oh, that worked. Alright. That goes there. Alright, back to this. That bugs me. Better. I'm trying to avoid conspicuous artificiality as I can, but depending on what I want to do. There. It's probably easier to just go like this all the way across. Alright, like that. Go away, you fucking tall grass. Alrighty, looking good. Yeah, this is fine. And that. Damn it. Don't mind me, sinuses again. Still recovering from illness. That was not very fun, I must say. I don't even know how or when it happened, but just woke up one day feeling like complete and utter shit. Oops. Back there. There. Alright. How many of you were waiting and looking forward to the new Pokemon game coming out, by the way? Because, boy, have I heard things about that. Quite a situation that has turned out to be, isn't it? Not that I really follow Pokemon that closely anymore, but I have been keeping track of the Sword and Shield ordeal, and it's been something akin to a fucking mess. And nobody knows what the hell's going on with anything. There are some people looking at so-called leaks, even though there's nothing to really confirm whether they're proper leaks or not, or if someone's just trying to rile somebody up, and this is the internet, so... No, you know what? I shouldn't be saying such things. I mean, who would ever post something to the internet that's false or deliberately misleading? Who would ever do such a thing, you know? I'm sure it's all real. Even though we literally won't know until it's done and over with. Oh, this is sand. That could be a bit of a clash, couldn't it? Let's take this sand away, then. Uh-oh. Oops. Yeah, got all that leak going around. Apparently that Game Freak lied about the Pokédex limitations. Even though, again, like I said, the game has not come out yet, so when did all these people suddenly become experts, huh? That's what I'd like to know. When did all of these people suddenly become experts on what's real and what's not? What's a real leak? And what's just... I mean, I'm not saying that those people are wrong yet, but what I am saying is that the game hasn't even come out yet. So how would you know? So if the people are freaking out about that, my advice would be wait for the game to come out, because it hasn't even released yet. Then we'll find out whether Game Freak was lying through their teeth or not, and we'll go from there. How about that? That's just my suggestion anyway, as opposed to jumping to conclusions with these knee-jerk reactions that are just serving to stress everybody out. Just my opinion. But what would I know? But then again, I also know that I don't work at Game Freak. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know whether they're actually reusing assets or not. And I don't think anyone really has any definitive proof. All we have are so-called leaks. Whether they're real or not has yet to be seen. And there are holes in the argument for those who say that the leaks are in fact real. How do you know? Because, I mean, one leak, with the whole Pokédex leak, if it's to be believed, then Bulbasaur's not gonna make it in. If that were the case, well, why is there a Bulbasaur model being leaked around if he's not gonna be in the game anyway? Does that not raise a red flag for anyone else? Does that not indicate that maybe the leak's not real? That we don't know? That, whatever the case, we shouldn't be jumping to conclusions like this? But again, what would I know, huh? What in the world would I know? Well, I'll tell you what I do know about Pokemon from the little I know about it, is that, scientifically speaking, I've done all the research and everything, but, based on my highly college-educated studies and such, yeah, that makes me sound like I know what I'm doing, I have come to the conclusion that Charmander is, in fact, the best Pokemon ever in anything. And I don't care what MatPat said, my mind will not be changed on that front. I know nobody brought him up, but I know someone's gonna bring him up in some capacity. But hey, that's just a theory. A dumbass theory. Thanks for watching. No, I'm not calling MatPat a dumbass, I'm calling myself a dumbass. It's called self-depreciative... I can't even talk. Probably because my mind is going to complete and utter shit from just having to do all this motherfucking terraforming. But, you know, got a castle to build. It ain't gonna build itself. Rome wasn't built in a... Rude. Extremely rude. Fuck you. Rome wasn't built in a day. Even though Rome never built castles like this, I'm pretty sure, and they didn't have Minecraft or, you know. But then what if Rome was built in a day? What if new evidence came out that Rome was, in fact, built over the course of 24 hours? That would really perplex just about everyone and piss off all the... yeah, everyone, honestly. That's looking pretty good, wouldn't you say? I do have to fix this up a little bit, though. This cave system is in the way. Fill all this in. Keep that going a little bit. Look at that. Yeah, that's looking pretty natural. Alright. Yeah. No offense to MatPat, don't get me wrong. This show is interesting enough to watch, even though some of his theories have been, well... Let's just put it this way, Mark Laidlaw was told about his G-Man theory, and he debunked MatPat's entire video in a single tweet. Which kind of ruined everything for the theory. And in that tweet, he just said, there's only one Nihilinth. Whoops. Well, so much for that, huh? And of course, Matt also has a obnoxious tendency of making cringeworthy theories with cringeworthy thumbnails. Probably the worst offender being, we gave the Pope sands, or whatever the fuck that was. Like, what? Do you really expect people to take you seriously if you're gonna pull shit like that? Come on. Get a little real here, will ya? I mean, I know he's a playful kind of guy. I can respect that, but... Jesus, have a little decency and self-respect, why don't you? Not everything has to be a parody. Not everything has to be cringe. Or clickbait thumbnails. Alright. This is looking pretty good so far. This I can pretty much leave alone. This doesn't really matter. This doesn't really matter. Oh, does this matter? Fuck, I forgot. I don't know. I think I hit everyone on that side that needs to be hit. How about this side? This entire side could use a little something something. Oh, I'm almost out of dirt already. Looks like you ain't getting any dirt on me. Alright. Come on. Incidentally, with the recording for Raging Roblox Reviewer, because that has happened. That will be coming in, sometime. I don't know when, but it'll come. But I tried out, NVIDIA Shadow Play this time around, and it worked pretty nicely. Didn't get any frame drops or anything I'm aware of. Of course, I gotta look back at the playback and make sure nothing glitched out or anything. But it worked pretty nicely. Didn't have any problems with frame rate, anything of the sort, just smooth sailing through the whole thing. Wouldn't even have known I was recording. As opposed to, say, Fraps, which will just chug the performance no matter what kind of computer you're using. I'm sure everyone knows all about that. Get another tree in here for the mini tree farm. Alright, should be nearly done with terraforming out there, I think, I hope. Maybe. Guess more dirt than that. If I have the surplus, I'll just put it back. Even though I know I'm gonna have to do a lot more terraforming out here, as in the courtyard, as the courtyard's soon to be, as well. That's gonna be fun. Huh. Let's see here. Oh, not like that. Alright. Over here. Nice. Keep that going right along this way. Azure Bluette. Even though that makes light gray dye. So it's neither azure, nor blue, nor anything of the sort. It's just light gray. Alright. Going. Over here. Do over here is make a nice big outlet of sorts. Yeah. Nice and big. So I can use up all this dirt. Don't have to worry about it anymore. That. There. Well, I'm going through this dirt pretty fast. And eventually this will all grow into grass. Well, something's already starting. and there. Nope, not there. There. Alright. That's looking pretty nice. Wouldn't you say? About as natural as I can make it, I suppose. Maybe a little bit more unevenness, but that should be a quick fix. Unfortunately, I haven't made any castle progress, but it's alright. We're just gonna blame Xeno Carnage for the lack of progress. I don't know why, but damn you, Xeno Carnage! Just imagine if I named someone who may just have this on the background of the video. Wait, what? What is he saying about me? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Injatin! May not be around to see this, but, you know. We can pretend he knows what I'm talking about. Even though he probably doesn't. There he is. We were just talking about you. Oops, not there. Oops, not there either. Yeah, that might do. Interesting. I like that. Don't like this. Screw you, you fucking bastard. You really think I'm scared of you? Repeatedly running out of dirt here. What I could do is just climb the wall like this. Ow. Just barely missed. Well, shit. Back to sleep. Alright. Money, money, money. Dirty, dirty money. Because it's dirt. Hey, you try terraforming with all this frickin'... all these frickin' dirt, and then you tell me how easy it is to do commentary. I'm just saying. Not there. There. Alright. Right along this way, get more dirt. Finish the terraforming. The sooner I can be done with this boat, the better. That's mainly why I'm doing all this crap. Boing, doing, doing. I don't know about this, honestly. I don't know. But, that shouldn't be there. There we go. Okay. And there. And over here. Finish this crap up. There. And over here. Finish this up. Over here? I don't think so. Maybe a little bit. That. Not bad. It's kind of interesting. At least gives it a more natural look. What do you guys think? Is that good? Is it? This is how I judge my self-worth. Through your opinions. Because mine ain't worth shit. That and that. Now with the bones, I can do that. There. Put the seeds here. There. I like that. Potatoes. Never know what I'm gonna need those for trade fodder. Ingeton says DE capable. Oh, you know, I'm quite the fan of DE capable. Oh, sorry. DE capable. Yeah, DE capable. DE Kabubble is definitely a classic, if you ask me, because DE Kabubble is, one of the older maps of Counter-Strike. Could you imagine if I tried to make the, imagine if I tried making Counter-Strike maps in friggin', there we go. If I tried to make CS Counter-Strike maps in Minecraft, I'm sure people have done it. I know people have done it for the mod that someone made. But let me one-up you there and ask you, Rainbow Six Siege fans, what if I told you that there are people out there who have made Rainbow Six Siege maps in Minecraft? And I've seen a couple. Pretty faithful renditions, too, of house and consulate. One might need some granite. The things we take for granted. Comedy. Alright. You know, I really shouldn't be doing that kind of shit with my throat when I'm still recovering from illness, should I? That kind of hurt. Ow. Oh well. It's a sign of things to come. I've already done that, so I can take that off the... there. Sustenance. I once rewatched TF Zhao's video of him on TF2 about... One moment. I am good at English. 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 I'm back. I once rewatched Zhao's video on him talking about TF2's balance or whatnot, and you said that you were better off playing CSGO than playing TF2 because it was more balanced than TF2. Times changed, huh? Yeah, TF2's balance hasn't gotten any better, so the joke's on you. Yeah, both games are kind of a joke in terms of balance. They don't know what the fuck to do anymore. Now we live in a day and age when the AUG is actually a viable option. How times have changed, huh? I'm not saying that's a bad thing, it's just weird. Weird that we live in a day and age where now guns like the AUG, which were usually not picked up that often because they were deemed too expensive to be worth it for the most part. But now we have weapons like the AUG being picked up unironically by the counter-terrorists because it is the better weapon than the M4A4. All they had to do was make it a little cheaper. And now it's part of the meta. I want to see a recreation of... What? Oh, Star Wars. Who knows? Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it won't. Now, I should probably go out and replace those torches and get the shit that I need for trade fodder. Okay. Trade fodder acquired. Let's go talk to the villagers. Before it gets too dark. Let's see if I can go find them, track them down. Ow. There's someone in there. Who are you? Fuck. Oh, they seem to be going to bed, so I'm just gonna... What I should do is make this a little easier to get around them. Yeah, because there's no real easy way to get up there from here, which is... You could go around this way, at least. That's not really what I would call ideal. Let's just sleep here. You. Never mind. No use to me. You. Carrots. Maybe I shouldn't have eaten that one carrot. Doesn't matter. You want pumpkins. else we got around here? Nobody here. Huh. Mine. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. You know, doing that classic strategy of the thing that literally everyone ever did in Fallout New Vegas whenever they played it. You know what I'm talking about, too. That's when you go into Doc Mitchell's house, steal all his stuff, and sell it back to him. Because that actually works. And when you find out that it works, you're just all set. Fletcher Betch isn't in here. Nobody in here. Oh, 2 golems blocking the way. Classy. Alright. Where are the others? Nobody in there. I already checked that. They couldn't have gotten themselves killed. Nobody here. Oh yeah, there was a leather worker. Remember that. You. Don't care. Nope. Useless. Absolutely useless. The only reason I have the leather work is because I'm trying to get myself saddles if I can. Where's the other Fletcher Betch, but he's not going to be of any use to me. Where's the farmer? Surely there's got to be a farmer around here. But where was he? Farmer. Where the hell? What are you doing here? Well, I got nothing for you. Shit. Huh. Maybe I could bake the potatoes. Here's an idea. Bake the potatoes and make them another food source for myself. That is the thing you can do, right? Pretty sure. Let's go find out. If it works, then I know what I'm doing. This way. Llama. And coal. Hey, look at that. 2, 3, 4. There. Yep, that's what I can do. Boom. I can make baked potato. Let's test this. Okay, that's not bad. Not as good as beef, but it'll do. Flint? Yes, I did. Arrows. That was a really golden discovery when I played New Vegas for the first time. And I discovered that, wait, I can steal all this stuff off of Doc Mitchell and sell it back to him. And that's when I got a mischievous idea. I got a lot on my plate that I need to do for... Oop, ow. plenty to do here, but... Before I can really worry about any of that, I need to... get my bearings back. Because I'm kind of losing my mind here. As you can see. Keep clicking the wrong places. Ah. Paper. Some good trade fodder for a librarian. Apple goes here. Logs there. And for the rant about why YouTube is garbage, then you missed the whole thing right at the beginning of the stream. The VOD will be up at after the stream concludes. You are way, way too late. But, you know, do that. Then grab a sapling. That cook. I'm pretty sure it'll probably require one more for... Or did I just overcompensate? I might have overcompensated. I definitely overcompensated. Damn it. Oh well. That's fine. I'll do this then. More torches. I am at least familiar with Tourette's syndrome. Know that much. Glass. Oops, sit back there. There. I wonder if I can put these together. I've had worse. I think I might end this in a moment because I'm starting to really lose my mind here. Yeah, I guess I can probably get rid of the jack-o'-lanterns because Halloween is over. Oh, Icebound, you so silly. I'm almost surprised more people haven't been petitioning to get the multiplayer server back. It's for you. You can go here, I guess. Why not? I do know this. I have dipped my toe in modded Minecraft before with Terra Firma Craft. And I remember that one being kind of fun to play for a while, but not really interesting to stream. Or at least put on video, because streaming was not a thing I did back then. I know that much. Yeah, I'm losing my mind here. Then again, that's probably not a fair thing to say. That would imply that I even had a mind to begin with. There. Alright. Well, it's, about that time, anyway. I think it's a suitable time to wrap things up while I try to... Maybe on Saturday we will continue this. Hopefully I'll have more of a plan of what to do by then. But until then, I think it's high time to call it a night. Alright. Dip your toes into Feed the Beast Academy. It's a simplified version of Bigger Packs and got all the essential mods. I'm a little iffy about trying modded Minecraft because I just... To some extent, it kind of strikes me as just more shit to learn. Which I truthfully don't really need at this point in my life. I have more than enough as it is. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, maybe modded Minecraft will happen someday, but I don't know. Just like maybe the server will happen again someday. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. See if anything catches my interest. Not making any promises. So, those who aren't in the server already, which most of you probably are, there's the link to the Discord server in the chat. And once again, like I said before, with all the difficulty that YouTube is putting everyone through, I just want to say once again, thanks for sticking with me. I appreciate it. Thank you for sticking with me beyond YouTube, for coming to the Discord server and chilling with me there, for coming to my Twitch streams and hanging with me for a couple hours. Even though there's so many other streams out there that you could be watching right now. I appreciate you coming to mine. Saturday, if I stream Saturday, I don't know if I'll have any big plans going on Saturday. Not that I'm aware of it at the moment anyway, but Saturday should be more Minecraft. Should be. Alright, I'm gonna get a little rest. I'll be on the Discord server if you need me. Thanks for coming, everybody. I'll see you next time.